Hi everyone. It's evening now and it's a bit quieter. There are a few less cars in the neighborhood. I can't stand the lighting, so I'm just going to adjust this. I can't stand the lighting in my bedroom because it comes out very yellow on the camera, but that being the case, you know, it's just, I suppose, an aesthetic thing that I dislike. You'll notice that my voice, I'm a little hoarse. I don't mind the sound of that, but I just hope I don't have to clear my throat or anything while I'm doing the video. So a few people have requested that I do a video showing my jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry, like a lot, and so I don't even know where to begin as far as the collection, so I just decided to pick out a few random things that I have either in my bedroom or my dresser, and, you know, just explain and talk a little bit about them. If it's also sort of a test video just to see how this goes. Of course, I will be doing a series of these jewelry show and tells, and then of course one on my malas and my healing stones. So just, you know, keep staying tuned for that. Go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to see those videos. The first thing that I have here, this is a sterling silver cuff bracelet. It has on it a few Mayan faces and then the Mayan calendar. This is one of the things that I bought from Etsy. I really was pretty giddy about the buy just because it only cost me $30. So it's a bit big for me. The diameter, it's about 6.5 inches, and as far as the cuff bracelet, you can see that it's kind of loose, but it looks really good on my boyfriend, so he's the one that wears it. And just, you know, because it's in the video, I'm not going to take this off just because I've finally gotten it folded, or I'm sorry, sized to my wrist just by constant gentle squeezing. But I got this bracelet in a thrift store and I paid $1.99 for it, and it is sterling silver. And I happened to have a ring that was the same design that I got. I think I paid like $8 for it. It's supposed to be a toe ring, but I wear it on my pinky. At some point I used to wear it on my hair. This is a carnelian thumb ring. It's sterling as well. And this was my boyfriend's, and he doesn't really wear it that often just because some of the wire work on the sides, one of them is loose, and he's worried that it might catch on something and just pull away from the ring itself, so he just kind of wants to protect it. We might get it fixed someday. In my later video you'll see I have a very special ring. Well, the ring means a lot to me, but it's broken. I might be able to fix it later on if I can get my soldering tools and some silver solder. Right now I'm just going to lightly polish this ring. I really like tarnished silver, and so I don't regularly take my rings and put them in a cleansing bath or polish them. And it's just a personal preference. Similarly, I don't ever purchase silver that's rhodium plated because the rhodium plating is put on the silver to keep it from tarnishing. And I just think that that ruins some of the beauty of it, because then it just looks like cheap nickel all the time. So here's the ring, all polished up. This is one of the rings that you'll probably always see on my finger. It is just, this is an ohm, of course, Just a simple arm ring that I got at a store here that has a lot of imported silver. The guy who runs the store travels around the world and, you know, buys just anything he can find, whether it's clothing or jewelry, silver, oils, things like that, and he brings them back here and sells them. Some of the things in their store are a little overpriced, such as their bindis, which are like $8 a pack. That's really not the worth of a bindi set, but this is Mani Mantra ring. It's made of silver and gold. Similarly, one of the syllables on this ring is loose, part of the Sanskrit. It's just one of the curves that's like a little prong and comes up a little bit if it catches on something. So my boyfriend doesn't tend to wear it. A lot of times I wear it in my hair because I have large dreads, and this is about the size of them when they're compressed. So it's a very pretty ring. Okay, just go ahead and put it. This ring, as you can see, is very tarnished. It's been sitting in my jewelry box for some time. And this is also bought from the store that I just mentioned. I really liked the really large, heavy design of it. And we were sort of giddy over the movie 300. And so it's sort of, I mean, clearly this is not what it's supposed to be, and it's not exactly what it looked like, but it did remind us of Gladiator's helmet. So we bought it. It doesn't really fit me that well. It fits my boyfriend's thumb much better. It's actually, aside from the work here, a very simple ring. You can see that the bottom of the shank is flattened just from gripping things, which happens. It's got a fairly thin shank. And I'll just give this one a light polishing. One of the things that I really like about silver is that when it's detailed, you can get so much depth in the design if the silver is tarnished. So a lot of times if I buy new silver and they've cleaned it, which, you know, sometimes they do, before selling it, I will try to tarnish it. I have not yet purchased liver of sulfur, but I often use like the yolk of an egg or some onions to tarnish the silver. There's that ring. This is, let's see if they're sort of stuck together here. This is 2 items, but they're delicate, so I just have to detangle them. This is a freshwater pearl necklace that I actually found. Somebody gave me an old jewelry box that they no longer needed, and there were a few jewelry items in there. Most of it was costume jewelry, but then there are these. And if you ever find pearls and you're not sure if they're real, you can actually take them and sort of just rub your teeth on them. And real pearls, despite how smooth they look, feel really gritty against your teeth. This is the necklace. And this is the bracelet that comes with it. So it's a 4-strand bracelet. And I've only worn it a couple of times. The champagne colored pearls are not my favorite, but I really do love pearls. And so I've always kept it just because they have a worth, they have a value to me, and they're also very beautiful. It's also, you know, worthwhile to remember how long they take to form and the conditions under which they're harvested. And so that's always something to take into account when you are, viewing pearl jewelry. So I'll put this in the necklace. This is a pair, my favorite pair of earrings. This actually was not a pair of earrings when I purchased it. That's not how I purchased it. I purchased these two Hand of Hamsa charms in a thrift store, probably for $1.99, and I put them onto these silver hoops, and so they are one of my favorite pairs of earrings now. I love that they jingle. I really do like ostentatious, very embellished jewelry, and I have a fondness for Eastern style things, so just really love these bells that hang off of the hands like that, and this is the eye in the center. Speaking of the eye, I wear this eagle eye necklace that I bought. It's got some silver foil bezel wire around it. It's just a glass bead. That being the case, I actually paid a lot more for it than I should have. I think this was like $20 or something. I don't really think it's worth that, but just one of those things. It was like an impulse buy. And I wear this as a choker. It's just on a rawhide string. So it's one side has like a hexagonal frame, and then on the other side it's round, and that's the side that I wear outwards, facing outwards. Another necklace that I have on all the time more recently is this. Normally dragon claw, jewelry is just sort of one of those silly fantasy goth sort of things that I'm not really into as much these days, but I ordered some hair sticks from a seller on Etsy, and they took a long time to complete. And the seller, as an apology, he sent me an apology note, but he also sent this necklace with it, and I just figured that I would always keep it and wear it as just a symbol of his kindness. And it's just one of those things that lets me remember that no matter how frustrating people may seem, there are a lot of good people. I mean, it might be nothing for him, he might have made this, it might have been flawed, but he still gave it to me, and he didn't have to. This is like hand soldered, and so if you look, you can kind of see how he used the flowing drops of metal to form the wrinkles in the talons, and then the veil he did himself, which I think that's pretty skillful. And it's got a purple glass marble in the middle. And this is just on a silk rat tail cord, a nylon silk. These are the hair sticks that I ordered from him. These are 6-inch sticks. One of the things that I like about them, the most hair sticks are actually thicker than this, obviously. They look more like chopsticks, or kanzashi. But I have really thick dreads, and so it helps that these are very strong, being metal, but they aren't that thick because my hair is already so thick, and so something with like a more concentrated force, I guess, it just kind of helps that they're not too fat, or they would slip out, and they hold better if they're skinny. So these are the heads. These two go together. This is Aurora Boreal fumed black beads, gloss beads, and these little soldered cages. And here is a clear one, and this one is a hematite bead. I'm rather fond of hematite, and I'll talk more about it in my Healing Stones video. When I ordered, I had actually ordered AB black, AB clear, which is not what this is. This is just a regular clear bead, a hematite, and a purple. But if you'll see, the purple in this is actually kind of pink when the light hits it. He made a mistake with the colors, but I don't really mind, and I didn't tell him that he did, just because he seemed to be undergoing so much stress at the moment with all the orders that he received. So that's it for tonight's jewelry showing video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions or if there's anything in particular that you would like to see, just let me know in the comments section, and I will do my best to take that into account for my next video. I think that I will do at least 2 more of these, but most likely the next videos that I do will be my healing stones video, because I'm overdue for doing it, and I just wanted to make sure that I had my voice back and I was able to do a video without, coughing, clearing my throat too much, anything that's too disruptive. I might have another video to shoot tonight. These don't take me too long. I do enjoy making the ASMR videos just because it's relaxing to do it and it's something to do. And of course I know that there are people out there enjoying them, so that always makes me happy. In any event, I hope that you guys have a great day or evening or whatever time it may be. And that's it for this time. Ciao.